Hello la gang, this is Caro Galand. I'm an acrylic artist. I'm going to paint something on wood today. This piece of wood is really interested. I passed it through the planer, and the bark has a really nice texture to it and design. So I just love this saying. Whatever you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. And that's by Henri Ford. I love quotes. I almost every day I listen to podcasts just to keep me on track. I do have a lot of dreams and a lot of goals, and sometimes we can be distracted by life, by gossip, by YouTube, by Netflix, and those podcasts just help me going, and just to keep on track with my goals. I also have a large list, very large list I always put on, just to follow all the dreams that I visualize. So last night was a big one. Had a wonderful day yesterday, accomplished so much, and did some meditation too. And then I went to bed and woke up, and all my creative ideas were coming out. Had to get up, write it on my list, and then to try to sleep. So this morning I didn't get up as early. Usually I try to get up between 5:30 or 6:30, but because my creative mind just went at it from 3 o'clock to 5:30, I kind of got up a bit later. So my painting hours were a bit later today, but I'm still getting a few in, so that's good. Love hiking. I just love the way hiking makes my brain relax. My creative thoughts just feel so energized by it. So this piece I'm creating right now, this piece of wood, I had it for a while. I've been like looking at it. It's just too beautiful. I just wanted the perfect thing to go on it. And the last few days I was like, okay, you know what, when we hike we really push ourselves and we push our limits. I thought like this coat would be perfect with it. So just feel good when you go on a hike and you push it, and you're like, at one point you just can't, you don't think you can anymore. It's just like, oh, this is so hard. And then you just continue and you just go through it. And when you get there, you're just like, that rush is amazing. It's just amazing. I wish I had more time to go hiking. I think in my retirement years I'll have more time. But I try to plan my day, so I am forced to take walks. Just because it's so good for us. So I won't put any colors on this one. I don't want to take away from that nice design. I might put more blocks to try to get this and this together, because I did use an acrylic marker to write my quote, and it is pretty dark when I do that. Now, funny thing about hiking is that when I paint, I kind of go through the same process, where initially you start and you're like, woo, so excited. You see the goal, you have the dream, and you're all into it. And then, yeah, start putting on the hours, the kilometers, the incline. Then it kind of gets a bit discouraging, and yeah, kind of have doubts if you're going to be able to do it. And you just push through it. Painting's the same. You can't paint when you're always inspired, because like I told you initially, I was inspired when I was sleeping. When I woke up, I can't go and paint every time I'm inspired. I can't paint when I'm nursing. So you have to put in the hours at some points when you're not inspired to really get those dreams out. And after doing the hours and the incline, you start seeing the summit. You start seeing the end coming in sight, and you get a bit more excited. So the question is, what do I do when I kind of have it hard and it's hard to continue? Well, just to believe you can. And with painting, I can chunk it down, so it's easier chunking all the little things down, and then just making my practice, like daily practice, that I can do 15 minutes. And then when I start doing that 15 minutes, sometimes I realize, oh, you know what? I can do more. And when it starts to be too hard and I start doing too many errors, then I stop and pat myself on the back, and tomorrow's another day and I'll go back at it at that point. Okay, let's do the hiker. We'll get her a bit darker. So I give courses in French to adults and teenagers, and I just love it. And often people, they're so hard on themselves. They're like, oh, I can't be able to do this, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. And they compare themselves to me, and you can't do that. You have to compare yourself to yourself. You have to look back, look behind you. Look how much you managed to do so far. It's the only thing that's important is your growth, not comparing to others. I've been I have a list of work that I have to do, but I always have a list of accomplishments. And every time I finish one painting, I write it on my list of accomplishments. So it's kind of a tick, it's done, you know. I got it. I got it done. Oh, this piece of wood is pretty special. It comes from my forest. So we have farmland and we have a sugar bush. And this tree fell down. It was huge. And the last few days I've been planing the bigger pieces for a friend. He's going to build shelf and hooking rack with it, And this is just like, if you look at back, some people would have put that in the fire to heat a house. But I just like, oh, I'm going to do something with this. Try to do some positive on those trees that have fallen. I decided to do this YouTube video in English. Sometimes I'm going to do some in French. I am born and raised in French in Canada, in Eastern Ontario. But like this community, like the area is very bilingual, so you learn very young to speak both languages. Ah, my nose. I just did the boo-boo. I'll try to correct that. That was a Pinocchio nose. Oh, that's funny. I've got a friend beside me. She's begging for attention. Yes, Madame Verra. There she is. Just begging, please. Please. I want to cuddle. I did the error of permitting her to do that sometimes, and now she is, when she knows I'm painting, she comes. I don't appreciate it too much sometimes. Sometimes it's fun though. Sometimes it's just getting free loving. But when I'm doing something very technical and very detailed oriented, it's not the best time. So I should have closed the door. Yes. But this painting is almost done. Just hope. Oh, she's gonna turn. She's pulling on the camera. No, Verra. No, girl. No. Oh my God. She wants the attention to herself. That is so funny. Oh my God. So it's almost there. Oh. So doing lines is hard. And I think this cat needs to come up because she's gonna. Yuka. Yuka. No way. She is gonna pull you guys down. Yeah. Bah. I don't even remember what I was saying. Yes. Oh. She's tickling me. Oh, doing straight lines is hard. So the trick with straight lines is not width. I think I'm going to wait a bit. Verra is in the way. Oh, yes, she is. She is just begging for attention here. My hiker's starting to get. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a female hiker or a male hiker. I chose a female silhouette just so it can go for both. It's just too, I like this angle, the way she was placed. Kisses, wet kisses. Oh, This is not my cat, this is my son's cat. But she begs attention from everybody. I think after I'm going to go with bigger brushes because I need to finish this project there. Somebody decided to take some attention here and it's taking a bit more time. Oh, jeez. Yes. How can I work with this cat? I've never seen a cat so cuddly. I'm sure there's others, but oh my god, she just surprised me all the time. Okay, you're doing a straight line there. Ooh, Vera, try not to disturb me. Here you go. And this one here. This one is too thick. So, some people say you can't erase acrylic, but a bit of water, you can straighten out those lines. Well, if you have a cuddly cat like this, like, tell me. I need to know. Because this is so surprising. Yeah. I can't wait for the summer months to try hiking again. So this is winter right now, and this winter has been not the best winter. We have just not enough snow. It's just cold and no snow. So there's no ability to do any winter activities. I really try to do skiing on my land. It's beautiful. But now we have no snow at all, and it's beginning of January. So I try to do other things, like going in the forest and getting the trees that have fallen out. So I'm just gonna blend this down. So this project is almost at the end. So I hope you use languages to encourage yourself. Remember, the person you talk the most to is yourself. We talk to each other, ourselves all the time. So we have to be careful what we say to each other, to ourselves. And we can or we can't. So you really want to do something, I think you can plan and try to achieve. It's not to give too big goals. So what I try to do, especially with painting, is I try to always put something that's like slightly out of my reach, and then I use a painting that's in my reach just to build my confidence and just get the strokes in, and then again something new out of my reach. Now, can't wash my paintbrush because Vera is sitting on my... Yes, you are. Okay, I think this is good. Here you go. I think I want to get this a bit thicker right here. Just a bit. I'll water it down. Yeah. And just to even it out. And now somebody's gonna get all my attention now. I like the way it went in the wood here. Oh yes. That's pretty good. But I forgot some of the branches here. Next project I'll probably show you guys is I'm gonna paint for CHEO. CHEO is the Eastern Ontario Children's Hospital, and there's an auction, so I'm gonna paint a calf for a farmer. There's the farm show, and I'm gonna get that piece auctioned out and get some fundraising for CHEO. They've been a very big part of our area here and have done a lot, so. And just a few little tiny ones here and here. And just get those. There you go. Oh, Verra. She is just begging for me to paint her. So there she is. Just please. Oh, here you go. So this project is finished. Thank you for tagging along. So Verra is happy now, and I'm happy. I achieved a new project. Bye.